Hi guys. Ah, it's been a busy last few weeks. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Um, I'd like to talk a little bit about my creative process. I was lucky enough to have the choice that when I was in graduate school, I got to take a class on creativity. Um, as I was taking the class, I realized that people just want to know where ideas come from, and they want to be able to do that themselves. So ideas come like a light bulb moment. You've probably seen those cartoons with the little light bulb over their head. Um, in in the research, that's called the illumination, and in the illumination is when the idea comes together in your head. So, how does that happen? It happens many ways, and sometimes it comes from life. Uh, I keep my eye out for different ideas in life, and not just the people in my life, but places I go and things I do. I have what I call a book day, where I go out and I look at books in different places where they sell them and have them, and keep them, like libraries and bookstores and resale shops. There's quite a lot of books to see, but the books don't necessarily create the idea, and neither does going out. But if I'm working on an idea and I'm out there, things might just come together in my head, because something else that I've learned from being a teacher is that movement helps ideas come together. So if you're sitting at a desk at school and you cannot make an answer come, it's good to get up and walk around. Except they don't let you do that in school. But I can do that as an author. And I decided one day that I wanted to try not to have that problem of getting stuck the way authors do. And they call it different things, and none of that is in the research. It just takes time for an idea to gel and to come together and have all the pieces for it. One of the longest ideas I had was in my teaching career, and it took 15 years to figure out how to make learning fun. And I was so pleased when I got the answer that I retired after that. Books happen like that. Lots of creative projects happen like that. Sometimes they call the illumination the aha moment, and I'm sure you've had something like that happen. I think one of the worst things you can do in creativity and creative projects is try to force it. So what I do is I work on multiple projects at a time. And when I get stuck, I just stop and go to another one. And that's why I have this big room full of stuff, because I can't always sit at a computer and write. I can't always sit at a sewing machine and sew. I can't always paint. But in this room, I can bounce between the three and stay really busy. Because I work on so many projects, they come out in groups. So that's how I got 83 books done. I think that's one of the things that puzzles people the most. How in the world did I do that? Well, I started like in the year 2000, and it's 2023. There's lots of time during that time period to do these kinds of things. I think you've probably done a lot of things in that much time yourself. And you just didn't write it down. If you did, you'd amaze yourself. Why don't you give it a try? Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Goodbye.